Oops. Hello, how are you? Well, spring has come. Although the Kanto region, which is kind of like a central of the main island of Japan, suffered with a lot of snow piles. But then today, that's just in the memory. Okay, now we are looking forward to the cherry blossoms. But before that, we have the sort of like a apricot or Japanese apricot, or they call it ume, or some people call them plums. Anyway, the blossoms of those fruits are blooming everywhere, and they smell very sweet and beautiful. I love them too. Now, today's first idiom, of course, is to get the better of something. It means to win or defeat or gain the advantage over okay, customer or etc. For example, okay, I easily got the better of her in that argument. Or another sentence that say, be careful in dealing with her because she will try to get the better of you. Oh. The second idiom today is to break loose. It means to become free or loose or let's say escape. For example, during the snowstorm, my cats and dog broke loose from the backyard and escaped into the garage. So they were safe after all. Another sentence, let's say, the criminal broke loose from the jail or the prison and ran away. So we've got to be careful because that person might be around where we live. And of course, as we know, the person is the criminal. So we don't know what would happen to us. He could or she could become very wild and try even kill people or your pets, whatever. Okay, now today's words. The first one is prior. It means coming before or earlier. You know, a word priority. Priority is the first thing to be considered before others. So prior. Okay, for example, prior to choosing his life's occupation, job, or vocation, Toshi traveled to Hawaii. My goodness, traveling probably is more prioritized in his life than his career. Well, some people are like that. Lucky, huh? Because they don't have to worry. Now, next sentence is, okay, I was unhappy prior to meeting my ex-wife. Of course, naturally. Another one is, do you know a famous, strong, mighty man called Samson, which appeared in the Old Testament or the Hebrew Bible? So Samson had been a mighty man or a strong man, or today you can call him Iron Man. Prior to having his haircut, according to the Bible, of course. Before he had his haircut, he was such a strong, mighty man. But when he had haircut, he lost all his power. And while he was manipulated by this woman. He lost not only his hair, but then his eyes, and he became blind. Okay, now, next sentence is, my uncle, who used to be a police officer, yes. Before that, he was an actor. However, who always embraces us nephews, okay? His nephews, like myself or my brothers, too strongly and too tight. So, when he approached, I slipped out of the Uncle Bob's embrace. Embrace means hug one another or just a hug, embrace. Recently, many Japanese people started to embrace, sometimes without any reasons. I don't know. It has been the traditional culture here. I don't think so, but anyway, it is a fashionable, and a lot of people say hug, 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 hug. Well, it's not a hag, it's a hug, H-U-G. So don't make a mistake on that. Now, the last sentence for today is, let's say, okay, I was bewildered. It means I got lost when the stranger embraced me in the jungle in Malaysia. Boy, I was furious and worried and scared, of course. Any kind of animals could appear, and like I don't know, wild animals, elephants, tigers, or snakes, poisonous plants, flowers, anything could happen. Or because it's so dark inside the jungle, you couldn't see very well, so that maybe you can fall off from the cliff or slide into a deep valley or the creek or whatever. So once I was lost in the jungle in Malaysia and I was wandering around, it means got lost, bewildered. Then somebody came, are you okay? And I almost was crying, and the person embraced me, and somehow, oh, I felt like God must have sent this person to me to save me. And that embrace gave me such a sense of relief, of course. Well, that's all about it for today. Take care of yourself and see you next time. Bye for now.